Someone feels like you hustled them. Someone in your energy, if this message is for you, someone feels like you played a game with them. You were playing dumb with them the whole time. This person feels like you played them. This person feels very humiliated. And the Holy Spirit was saying it's the oldest game in the book, and it's the oldest rule in the rule book, and it is the oldest play in the playbook, and it is the oldest rule in the rule book specifically. Somebody got too comfortable in your energy. If this is your message, someone got too comfortable with you being a certain way, with you being submissive, with you being someone who's overly giving. This person got way too comfortable in your energy. The song by Future, Comfortable by Future, our phones. I'm going to put the link to the lyrics at the end of this video. Certain parts of that song were highlighted. The Holy Spirit was showing me someone was kind of giving this energy to you that you better not get too comfortable in my energy. This person had a very prideful and egotistical energy. They felt like they were some sort of gift in your life. Now they feel like they got too comfortable in doing something, a little bit too comfortable in your energy. In that song, the lyrics where he says, swapped out Pocahontas, go get a genie. The story of Pocahontas is significant if this is your message. Now, with that, I'm not going to get too much into the whole story of Pocahontas, but there is significance to grooming and with that kidnapping energy from Pocahontas that is being shown as significant. Now, that does not have to be literal. In some cases, of course, I guess it could be. Only take this as it resonates. This is giving like a spiritual bondage, someone trying to bind themselves to you, trying to keep you hostage spiritually in some sort of way. This person in some way swapped out your connection, whether this is spiritually, this is giving a certain energy of, for some, this is going to apply to secret societies or someone who wanted a spot in a certain position. They made you a sacrifice in some sort of way. They swapped out something with you, or they were trying to, whether that is your connection, whether that is destiny swapping energy, swapped out Pocahontas, go get a genie, in order for them to have some sort of wish fulfilled, to have ample amounts of wish, to have some sort of dream of theirs come true. Now, the next part in the song where he says, get it myself. If I got it, I'll shoot out the roof. This person could be affiliated with gangs. There's some sort of heavy energy associated with this person attached to this energy. And then we go on to say, this is another part that was highlighted, that was sticking out. It's hard to stay sober when I'm spinning. I'm thinking about flying the vibes out, going tropically. So someone is also thinking in this energy about leaving, about fleeing, about going on a trip, about going on a vacation. This person in some way feels like they are being exposed. This person also might think about come into you at the last minute to try to convince you to go somewhere with them. Use your discernment. If you're seeing this message, this would be something that has already been playing out in your life with spiritual warfare. This person, you need to test their spirit. Discernment is heavily needed with this person. This person feels like they got way too comfortable doing something, and they feel like you have a bag of tricks that is never ending as well, that you just keep pulling things out of a closet. I was pulling stuff out of a closet earlier to get decorations. There was also a message with that the skeletons in this person's closet they're not willingly being transparent in some way, so now they're being pulled out. The skeletons in their closet are being pulled out. Peacocks are significant to this message as well. Cheese puffs, vaporizers, Vicks, Paramount, the Chamber of Secrets, which I have on right now actually. This person, instead of having a closet of secrets, the Holy Spirit is saying they have a chamber of secrets. There's something very dark about this energy. Spirit is giving you a heads up. Also earlier, this was another message related to this. I was having my kids pick up. I was trying to make it, I guess, exciting. I was saying, pick up, pick up, pick up. And the Holy Spirit was saying that was relevant, that someone was going to try to call someone. They were trying to get them to answer, and someone is going to not answer. I heard ghosted by OP. So take that as it resonates. Someone who is like a ringleader in the situation, or who was at the top of the food chain, someone is not going to answer a certain phone call. Someone is going to, a group of people, however this is applying, they're going to be frantic. Plan B was also coming up. These people, are going to feel like they need to have a plan B. There could also be a connection with this person in some sort of sex cult, or someone who was using plan B in a way, or who was trying to convince someone. There's a connection with the contraceptive plan B in this message as well.